Um, I think I mentioned to you, for example, like the concept of having 3 meals a day, right? Is actually really only like about 100 years old
Yeah.
in terms of that need to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Um, and then 50 years ago, then snacking as a concept started being implemented into the general population, you know? And again, where does all that stuff come from, right?
Mm.
And I think the reality is that when your attention and that time to think and reflect constantly keeps getting hijacked, you're not really giving yourself the chance to think about any of these things. You know, you're ultimately allowing forces around you to dictate the standards by which you live. Um, and so, I think just in terms of that, like, I mentioned an example of the concept of 3 meals a day.
Mm.
I mean, there's plenty of examples of that, right? Like even the concept of working hours being specifically 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Again, only happened within the last 100 years, maybe a little over than that. Um, but I mean, ultimately, like the workforce had to retaliate because actually the work week once upon a time was Monday to Sunday, you know,
Shit.
and at some point, someone decided to go, you know what, this isn't working for us. People are not happy, and